of them. My vision of Eurasianism is a little more left and
What
a little
is
more
it?
green.
What is
I think that
Eurasianism? This is something that we, again, hear about constantly. It's demonized. But what is the philosophical, political concept?
yeah, it's basically it's a civilizational theory. It's kind of a meta theory. It encompasses political science, sociology, international relations, culture. It's kind of a meta geopolitics. It's very similar to Atlanticism in the West. The idea that the U.S. and Europe are connected together and belong together geopolitically, and certainly in the terms of NATO and the view of the Atlantic Council militarily as some type of hegemonic force in the world. Eurasianism is a old Russian philosophy. It originated in the 1920s with a number of figures in the emigre movement in Europe. And they take a look at the history of basically of the former Soviet Union, and that's what they view as Eurasia. And they view it, this space, as having a common history and culture and politics dating back at least to the time of the Mongol horde. And this is carried through with the Romanov Empire, the Soviet Union. Today we have kind of a nascent Eurasian Union. There's also the Collective Security Treaty Organization, and a great deal of that space is also covered in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So there's a belief that these countries, while independent, should cooperate with each other, and that they have common history and common culture and common politics, and they create their own civilizational space, and that Russia is often seen as the heartland, the center of this, and that Russia is not a part of Europe, not a real part of European civilization, nor is it part of Asia, and it's not a bridge between the two of them or something like that. Is its own civilizational space, and has developed its own particulars of culture and society that deserve some support.